Let's play Pick Pack Pup for the Playdate. It is a match 3 puzzle game with lots of different modes and things to dig into here. Great story mode. I'm on to level 16. I will not have any spoilers on the video, so I won't go through that with you. Infinity mode, chill mode, danger zone, time attack. And the comics, plus the stats and high scores. The comics are really nice. You scroll through them using the crank. It's kind of the only time you use the crank, but it's one of those moments where you're like, oh great, I get to use the crank, and it feels great, and it's, you know, so responsive and nice to use. It's kind of fun just to be able to use it for the odd little bonus thing like this. It's the best way to use the crank, you know, not overuse it in my opinion. Sweet comic character, Pup here, out of work, but then he finds a place where he can package items to make some cash. And here he is with his hopeful, keen, people-pleasing face, and he's quite an endearing character. You become to quite like him as the story goes on, as he battles against this ginormous corporation making him do this horrendous work. In the story mode, you get kind of different flavors of what to do, like, hey, we need a certain amount of TVs or that kind of thing. There's some great bits when you're actually packaging playdates themselves, which is quite meta in the traditional sort of sense of the word. There's loads of cool things like that. There's one particular level, which I won't spoil, but if you're a Panic fan, you will love it. It's really fun. It's super cool. The game itself, graphically, is great. It works very well on the small screen. Everything clear. Everything stands out. It's all got character. It's really nice. It's fluid. It's accurate with the controls, which is, you know, an absolute must for a puzzle game, especially with a small screen like this one. And you match 3 things, but rather than have them disappear, they get packaged, and you try and package as many of groups of 3s as you can, or 4s. They can work at angles, and once you think you've got your maximum package count, you press a package with the A button, which is really simple. A is the only button you press, and you ship them, and different sort of forfeits happen, like the bottom line starts to disappear, or you might get bombs and other kind of traps and bits and pieces. Essentially, it's a really fun puzzle game. It's very easy to get into. It's got character. The music is really, really great by Logan Gabriel, who based in Berlin, Germany. So yeah, it depends on your taste of music. You know, it's kind of euphoric EDM, vaporwave kind of vibe. I just for an experiment, I plugged my Playdate into my separate system. It's nothing fancy. It's just an amp and 2 decent sort of shelf speakers, and it really blew me away. It sounded absolutely amazing. I had no idea the Playdate could sort of knock it out like that. I have a medium-sized room. It's not going to fill a nightclub, but it sounded so good. It was really impressive. So the music I thought was fantastic, a strong 9, but it is electronica. It is EDM. It's sort of euphoric, ravey stuff. I wish there was more of it. You know, that would be brilliant if there was just more of it. It's so good. But obviously, if you don't like that kind of music, then you'd probably give it a 2. But it's so well done. It sounds fantastic, and it's sort of weird how I mix this with the dog art and the puzzling aspects. It's a sort of odd combination, but it kind of works. Anyway, it's a great game. This and Played Upon. Now there's, you know, 2 very different match 3 puzzle games on here that are solid, bug-free, really stable, great games, good UX, good UI, nice controls, comfortable, fun, moreish. This game is very addictive. Yeah, it's super solid. So it's part of the season 1 free sort of downloads that you get with the product. So definitely check it out if you are any way inclined for puzzle games. It's a very good one.